wrestling.
Hey everybody, welcome to the We Like Wrestling podcast. I didn't even drink and I'm stuttering right now.
Armadillos keep digging.
Real quick, I want to give a shout out to our sponsors. Rise Up Nutrition, located in West Reading on Penn Ave. Stop by to get your energy tea, protein shakes, protein waffles, oatmeal, acai bowls. They have everything healthy for you to start your morning. Justin's supporting the hat over there. They always come out with new flavors. For winter, they have a Jack Frost energy tea. We're going to try that this weekend.
Yeah, it's very good.
They have a sugar cookie protein shake.
Not for me.
And I like to eat. The protein shakes hold me over, so they're pretty good. And they don't taste chalky. Most protein stuff is chalky.
Yeah.
This is not.
The protein coffee is pretty good.
Haven't had that.
Yeah.
I don't like coffee.
Yeah, it's you might like it. It's not heavy coffee.
Thank you to the IwEP Network for allowing us to be a part of their network. If you listen to podcasts, they have just about everything for you. Interviews with everyday people. It's interviews with everyday people. Not Cool in High School is vintage, 90s, cartoons, you name it. Clothes, video games, whatever from the 90s.
I think they just did Ghostbusters, maybe? No, Turtles. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Oh, nice.
Truth Behind Illusions, anything relating to
Supernatural.
ghosts, aliens, supernatural, whatever.
Tornado Tag.
If you like wrestling, they have Tornado Tag podcast. We
Banging
Like Wrestling
Beers.
podcast. If you like beer, Justin likes beer. They have a Banging Beer
Beers.
podcast. They drink beer while they talk about it, review beers, and talk about some of their favorite ones. IwEP Network has just about everything you're looking for a podcast. I will post their link in the description of this. You can follow us along with all of their podcasts through that link. So I came up with an idea. Christmas is coming up. It is December 1st today.
It is December 1st, yes.
As of this recording.
Yeah, the episode will not be out the 1st, but recording on the 1st. It's Christmas time in hell.
It's now time to...
There goes Jeffrey Dahmer with a festive Christmas ham. After he has sex with it, he'll eat a ball he can't. No.
I have no idea what you're...
South Park.
Okay. December 1st, which means it's winter time officially. It's starting to feel like winter now.
Is it? I was going to say, is it officially winter? It's fucking cold.
Christmas is around the corner.
It's
As soon as I get my bonus, I'm going to do some Christmas shopping. So
yeah, that bonus from IwEP Network.
last year, around this time, we did an episode on some of our favorite toys we looked back on and stuff like that. So
Because we're figure
we collect,
collectors. We
and,
like what
you know.
we're not I don't call myself a collector because I only collect what I like. Like I feel like a collector just collects everything. I only get what I like, and like I have a very specific taste. I'm odd. I'll take if somebody has a Hulk Hogan figure and a Marty Jannetty figure in front of them, I'm grabbing Marty.
Or a Sid Bendy. I mean, that's...
Yeah.
we have
$2.
we actually just picked up some new stuff.
Yeah, the mosh. I was really excited for that mosh.
It's in good condition
Yeah,
too.
that's a great find.
Some rare Funko Pops, the Invisible John Cena, Fiend Amazon exclusives, Legend Eddie Guerrero, Orange Cassidy, and of course TJP.
Who will be at Legends or Icons of Wrestling?
Icons of Wrestling in Philadelphia at that 2300 Arena. We'll get back to that later, towards the end of the episode.
Sorry, didn't mean to go off script.
No, we're good. This is probably going to be a long episode.
Two-parter.
Yeah. So I want to go over some of the rarest
Kamala
figures
with the moon.
that's on here somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kamala itself isn't rare. Kamala with the moon is rare.
To me, I've always heard that that's the holy grail. I know there's more now.
I
That's
tried
kind of one of the big ones.
I tried to put these in order from like least expensive to most expensive. Towards the end are the most expensive ones, but in here it's like different price range. So I tried to do whatever.
Miss
I could
Elizabeth
do.
LJN in good condition. Is that on there?
So
with dress, with skirt.
Yeah. Is that on there?
I think so.
Yeah. It's a pretty sought after piece.
To start off, A green card Hasbro from 1994.
All of them. Ludwig Borga. Oh, Crush.
That whole series was rare.
Last series, wasn't
That
it?
series never hit American shelves.
So the 1994 series has consistently sold for around $190. And that's as of 2019.
That never hit American shelves.
And I saw like...
So what is it? It's Ludwig Borga.
Yeah, that's the like 1, 2, 3 kid.
Oh, the no eyebrows.
Yeah,
Somebody shaved his eyebrows before they took the
other
picture
Crush.
for the card.
That's like the third Crush.
It's oh yeah, that's true.
Kona Hawaii Crush.
Crush has 3 Hasbros. I didn't even think about that.
That's this last one.
No, not Kona. Yeah, it's Japanese sympathizer.
makeup.
Okay, yeah.
Ex-Con Crush.
No, not Ex-Con. It's Japanese sympathizer.
That one.
Ex-Con is prior to DOA, but in Nation of Domination.
With the dreads.
Dreads.
The first one was
I have that Jax.
Demolition Crush.
Yeah.
And then the
Which
second
I
one
begged
was
for.
the Crush across the stomach with the blue and the orange, bright colors.
No, not blue and orange. It would
Yellow,
Yeah, yellow.
purple.
Yeah. Kona.
That's Face Crush.
That's Kona Crush, yeah.
Yeah, and then this one is
Shaka Bra.
I wish I had pictures printed out.
Yeah, really.
There was I have 23 pages here, so
Well, and online I saw like they had overseas there was like an orange card series, but there was never figures made. But the guy
Is that the
actually
Diesel?
had the cards and stuff. Yeah, I think it was like Diesel guys that were supposed to come out. Yeah.
And who else is that cream? Was that Nails in that series?
No, Nails is out already.
Yeah, I don't remember.
But that like the LGN had the black card that never hit American shelves. That was a Canadian release.
Oh, really?
The black, Rescue Superstars '89. Yeah.
next on the list is a blue card LJN, Ted DiBiase.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know that one.
In mock condition with a signature, it can sell from $600.
And what does mock mean?
Mint on card.
That was for the listeners.
Without the signature, a mock can sell for $255. It actually did sell for $255 after a bidding war in 2019. And a loose figure with a bio card can sell for over $100.
I don't remember.
Wow,
So that's a DiBiase blue card LJN.
I don't remember a blue card.
I don't remember. Did DiBiase had an LJN?
I mean, apparently, but I don't remember it.
Man, I don't remember that. I thought his first figure was a Hasbro.
Was it the money suit one?
It was a suit.
Yeah.
Don't remember that.
Next is another green card Hasbro from 94. Yokozuna.
That's the white and
That's
black.
what it is.
Series 11.
That's his second figure.
Yeah, the first one's red and black,
Yeah.
and then there was a white and black.
So
The first one was 500 pounds. This one was 800.
Yeah. Jared and I see a lot of these in our figure groups on Facebook. I've seen
They are out there, but they are hard to find.
Yeah.
usually they auction off.
Didn't like Zack Ryder bought the whole series, I think.
I wouldn't be surprised. A 94 Hasbro Yokozuna, graded at 90%, sold for $500 GBP, which is about $658. I'm not sure what GBP is.
I don't know.
In the United Kingdom, as of 2020. So it's rare though that it's sold for that much because normally they're listed for like $200.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Even loose, those go for something. They're pretty.
Yeah.
That whole series.
I mean, I'd think anything Yoko though would be pretty.
I don't think people wanted his figure that much. Which, that seems to be what is the sought after thing later, is the figure that, I didn't really need it. Like, there's like no Hogans that are very well sought after right now. But like, Elizabeth, what kid wanted a Miss Elizabeth figure? None. So that's why that one's hard to find. Because people don't have them. But you can go to any flea market right now and find a Hillbilly Jim,
Junkyard
a
Dog.
Junkyard Dog,
Bundy, I see a lot. Beefcake.
really
George the Animal Steel.
Yeah, I was gonna say George the Animal
George the
Steel
Animal
and Big John Stud.
So we saw Bulldogs at
Yeah, you said
at
loose, and it was just Dynamite. It wasn't both of them, was it?
I thought it was both Bulldogs at Mother Tucker's.
Yeah,
Yeah, they're on this list.
yeah.
Which I gave you a Bulldogs
I had
when
some
you were
from,
younger.
from both of you. I
Yeah.
had LJNs with the big ring, and I don't know what happened to them.
It's a shame.
I had Bulldogs, I had Hillbilly Jim, Hulk Hogan.
Back then, nobody
JYD.
wanted that stuff.
Ricky
You could buy
Steamboat,
those
Greg
for a
Valentine, Brutus Beefcake.
When I was a kid, you could buy those for $0.25
Yeah.
because nobody wanted that stuff. I was at
That's
every yard sale.
yeah, that's where I got some of mine for like $1 or so. But I
When
was
the
a
internet
wrestling
came
fan,
along,
so
people started seeing what they're selling for and jacked up the prices.
Blue card LJN Roddy Piper.
Is that the one where
that's
he's in
the
the
first
kilt?
series, the blue cards, I think.
Oh wait, he doesn't have another one. He only has one. Wait, what'd you say? LJN. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm talking about.
I think in the picture, I
Hasbro.
think I remember a kilt.
No,
Yeah.
I'm thinking about the Hasbro though.
He did come with a cloth kilt.
Green Card Series 11, 1994 was the Series 11. I didn't realize they even went that far.
I didn't think they were. I thought there would be more.
Ludwig Borga, Yokozuna, Crush, 123 Kid, Atom Bomb, and Smoking Guns.
Oh yeah.
That was that series.
The Piper mock on blue card. One is sold for 150, another sold for 225, one sold for 405. So that all depends on how much you're willing to spend, I guess.
I had Piper LJN
Yeah.
with the skirt with the kilt.
Hulk Hogan blue card LJN.
Is that white trunks? Because doesn't he have an LJN that's white trunks that is worth more?
That's
That's
the black
That's
card.
the black card. That's the last series.
Oh.
That's
Okay.
gonna be on here, I think.
Okay.
That's white American made.
Yeah.
Sure,
Oh yeah,
yeah.
blue trunks with the white with the
American
right
made,
shirt.
yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
In-
Sorry.
In primo condition, one sold for $483
For the
after a 34
Hogan.
bidding war in 2019. Another one sold for less than $425 2 weeks later. So
I just don't get Hogan merchandise. There's so much of it that I don't understand why anybody would really want it.
It's just, I mean, like people who collect Cena stuff just because
Yeah.
that's their guy. If you're a Hogan guy,
there's people that collect every single Cena figure just
Yeah, that's
because.
crazy.
like I said, we said every Ray because he's got a different mask.
Yeah, I mean, but see, at least that one I can see.
If it's your thing, I mean,
Or like you said though, like or maybe because it's mint on card, because you see the Hogans loose a lot, you know. So like maybe
Well,
it's in the package,
Especially
you know?
now, any LJN on card. I
I've
see a lot of them
never-
loose.
I've never seen.
I never seen
in
a package.
person
Yeah.
one in package.
I mean, we're going to a toy
I
show,
don't even
so
know.
maybe.
I don't even know what they look like in a package.
Yeah.
I
It
It was,
honestly
it was
don't.
really weird. Like when I was younger, my one friend, his uncle and aunt, they had gotten a bunch of LJN figures for their kids that they got out of a dumpster because there was like a warehouse that was.
That's what I assumed when I was a
storing
kid.
stuff.
All the dumpster fairy just dropped them off at everybody's yard sale. Never saw them in stores, so I don't know what they look like.
Red card Hasbro Series 8
Oh
Undertaker.
yeah. That's technically I think the one that I have, but
It's the one with Tombstone tackle.
He only had one.
yeah, there's only one.
That's his first ever figure, which is why it's collectible.
Depending on its condition, can sell from anywhere between $200 and $700.
On card.
One Undertaker graded 85, sold for $711 in
Guarantee
the
you
UK.
mine's not graded anything near that.
A signed one sold for $1,000.
I can see that.
Taker autographs are hard to get.
Not anymore. They're out there.
Since he's retired, yeah.
They're out there
in
a
his
lot
prime
more.
when he stayed
Yeah.
in character, yeah.
Gloob, WCW Sting,
Oh, that's that guy down there at the end.
Which one? Black Pants.
1990.
But this is probably the UK one, right? The UK ones are hard to find.
He has three, didn't he, in that line?
He has
A number of
orange-
different colors.
Yeah, orange pants, blue pants, black pants. From what I know, those are the only three. I have blue pants with a very nice belt, and my Sting is in very good condition too.
They all sell for around the same amount. The
$5 because that's what I paid for
The
mine.
most expensive one recently sold. It was a Stinger with pink trunks. Went for
I think they mean orange. Maybe I'm calling it orange, but it's like a salmon.
I don't know.
I don't remember a pink.
sold for $295 on
I
eBay.
had a black when I was a kid, and I found this blue at a flea market once, and I just was like, "Oh, look! I used to have this," and the title looked good. I was like, "Oh man, my titles are far gone." So I'm gonna buy this. The guy wanted $5. I didn't even haggle with him. I just gave him $5. It's a good piece.
Sting's going to be at Icons.
I had a
one of my
blue
favorite
pants
pieces.
Sting,
Yeah.
the Gloobs.
You got
Yeah.
one for Ryan, didn't you? Or is that still hanging up in your office?
That's not Galoob. That is San Francisco Toy
You
Company.
getting that sign?
I could. That is the card's not very good on it.
Huh.
Yeah.
Because I know you said about getting something from him signed.
Yeah.
But
That would be cool. That would be something. I would definitely pick something original WCW like. Something colorful, not black and white or on.
yeah. 1, 2, 3 Kid green card.
Yep, that's the no eyebrows. Somebody shaved his eyebrows, but on as a prank, as a rib.
Yeah.
And he had the picture for his figure that day.
So
Nice.
That's one I have. Yeah,
That's
the blue.
Series 1.
That's the one I have.
No, they can't see.
Yeah,
I'll
yeah.
show it. See if there's a pink one.
So I have Series 1.
Right now, it says mint on card, it goes for $88. For loose, it goes for $23.
It all depends on
I
bidding.
still I
though.
paid $5 for it.
Yeah.
So
There you go.
But eBay,
I'm not
there's
reselling.
bids.
Oh,
I'm not reselling. That's not a resale piece.
So maybe that's the one they think is salmon?
That's what I said.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
that might be
It's-
pink. I call
that's-
it orange.
it
but
says
this-
orange.
It's. I feel like it's salmon, but
Which
I
is
can see
pink and orange.
Yeah,
but-
I can see why somebody.
$253.
That's probably the one. Yeah,
It says
I
orange.
can see why somebody would call that pink.
Yeah.
So the green card Hasbro
3
series
Kid.
is rare to begin with.
So they used Rick Rude's body for that.
And Ric Flair.
Oh yeah, Ric Flair had the same one
Rude
too.
first,
That's right.
then Flair.
Yeah, I
Yeah, it was
I
like-
went to three Kid. We went a totally different direction. Not saying Sean Waltman's not on par as a great wrestler, but I mean Rick Rude, Ric Flair, 1, 2, 3 Kid. Although Tito, and there was a lot that had that slingshot
Pullback arm.
I mean
That was my issue with Hasbro, that they just
Yeah.
recycled the bodies.
Tito, Jake,
Jake.
Sean.
DiBiase. No, Sean didn't have that one.
One of them did. The second one did.
No, Sean has 2. It's either the up and down rockers or this arm that has the gloves on it.
What is Heartbreak Kid?
Yeah, Heartbreak
Yeah.
Kid.
His IC run.
Yeah. That one is the same as model Rick Martel, which was another one of my favorite figures.
Yeah, they were in a wrestling pose. That's why I liked him too.
Yeah.
It wasn't something like, how you gonna wrestle like this? Like,
No, I think Perfect and Scott Steiner had the best poses because they had like a hook arm and like a straight arm, so you could do suplexes like easily with them, and you body slams. Like they had the perfect arms for their type of character too. Like
yeah, I had the Hulk Hogan one that did this.
yeah. Oh, it was
bear hug.
Before we recorded. I was just talking about that somebody had that for $10.
Yeah. What's a dumb- how
I
do
was
you
thinking
wrestle
about
like
getting
that?
it, and when I went back, it wasn't there.
How do you wrestle like
So the green card is rare to begin with. That series.
Yes.
The 1, 2, 3 Kid mint goes for $335.
I can say I never had any of these as a kid.
At least that's what it sold for after a 30 bid bidding war.
that? That's his first figure ever too. That's
A
'cause there was
signed
no way.
one sold for $400.
Well,
Loose, they can sell for $200.
yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
So I didn't know this next one existed. Glow in the dark,
Undertaker,
unmatched fury.
the Jacks.
Undertaker.
I have that. It's in our box
It's-
of the Jacks.
Like JJ has the John Cena.
How much is it loose? Should we take it
The
out?
Kennedy.
I don't have the hat with it.
Like the things that just pose.
yeah. Rey Mysterio was in that
Yes.
series. RVD.
So glow in the
Oh,
dark.
those, not
They're statues. You just sit them and they don't move. They
Because
don't-
my Jacks Undertaker, I have a glow in the dark one, and it still glows. We tested it.
yeah. These don't move.
Only 100 of these glow in the dark unmatched fury Undertakers were made. They were made in 2008. A new in-box sold for $360 in 2019.
Wow.
Remember recently he had that Ghostbusters one that everyone
Yeah,
wanted
that
that,
was
no one
cool.
ever saw.
I never saw it because that was the only Ghostbuster I ever wanted.
yeah, the purple.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's-
purple.
yeah,
It was see
same.
through.
I think
Yeah.
they called him the Spirit something. I forget what it was.
Yeah, I never saw it in stores.
No, never.
Iron Sheik and Nikolai Volkov tag
Oh, the
team
two-pack?
LJN.
Yeah.
The tag team sets are rare.
Yeah, so I was wondering, do you have so there's a really rare San Francisco Toy Company WCW pack of Regal and David Taylor that I would love to get my hands on, to be honest.
The Blue Bloods, wow.
Yeah,
I didn't even know that existed. Yeah,
it's a 2-pack, and there was a lot less 2-packs of those. That's WCW ones. It was like at that time it was like Harlem Heat, Nasty Boys, and Blue Bloods. American Males never got one. American
So
Males.
the-
Sting and
American
Luger had a
Males.
2-pack for Galoob.
No, not Galoob. We're talking about San Francisco Toy Company.
LJN.
Yeah, they're
kind of their
version-
knockoff version.
Yeah, they're
of
knockoff
LJN.
LJN.
So the Sheik and Volkov, there's no price because there's a lack of recorded sales for those.
Oh, really?
So I guess that's how rare they
I
are.
had
Yeah,
a single.
Yeah, so did I. Yeah.
But we're talking specifically the
tag
2-pack.
team.
Yeah.
They only had them, Heart Foundation, Bulldogs,
Rockers had one.
Killer
didn't they?
Bees?
Didn't Rockers
Killer
have
Bees.
red tights?
Hogan and
for theirs?
Hillbilly for some
Oh.
reason.
Some of those are on here actually.
What, Rockers?
No, the 2-packs.
Oh.
Harley Race, blue card, LJN,
Racist.
1985.
Is that King Harley Race?
Yes.
Yeah.
He came, the crown he couldn't take off, and he had the
I hate
the
accessories
purple,
can't
whatever
take
you want
off.
to call vest.
Yeah.
And I think it wasn't his pose like this or something. He had a dumb pose
Yeah.
that he couldn't wrestle.
Depending on the condition, the price range is $300 to $700. His crown comes separately. So
Oh, so it is removable.
Oh.
if you have a loose figure with a crown, it can sell for over $100.
Yeah, so there was very few LJNs that had accessories.
Yeah. I remember Hillbilly Jim came with a hat.
Yep.
Junkyard came with a chain.
Jake came with the snake.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I remember.
And Honky Tonk had a guitar. There was few.
Bam Bam Bigelow, blue card, LJN.
Definitely. Oh, no. Not, really? He had an LJN figure? Mm-hmm. I didn't know that.
That price range is $250.
He was only on, like, the Survivor Series. That's it. Like, one WWE pay-per-view before his second run.
I looked at it now.
that price range is $250 to $350.
Yeah, probably because nobody knew who he was back then, so they didn't buy it.
When I hear Bam Bam, I think of ECW.
That's weird that you think that. Like, I still think of WWF, but I just don't think of that.
See,
Era.
I've only watched his ECW matches.
I forget that he was there in, like, 88 or
I
whatever.
would Taz instantly. Just
Really?
him and
That's what
Taz.
you think
Yeah.
of.
Same with Mike Awesome. I think
You
of
know, I
Tatanka. or
unfortunately-
Tanaka.
I
Not
think
Tatanka.
of Doink, unfortunately, but I also think of the Brett King of the Ring
Brett
match.
King of the Ring match.
Because
Yeah.
that's we talked about like our first memories of wrestling, and that is for some reason my first memory of wrestling is going to watch the King of the Ring pay-per-view, and that match is the match that is in my head for some reason.
So they only made 7 tag team packs.
Okay.
Bulldogs, Dream Team, which is Beefcake and Valentine.
Yep. Yep.
Heart Foundation, Killer Bees, Strike Force, Hillbilly Jim and Hulk Hogan, and Sheik and Volkov.
Strike Force.
I forgot about Strike
I
Force.
think
Yeah.
4 of those are on here.
But
Out of-
I don't see
I
Bam
could've-
Bam listed.
As an LJN.
Nope. This is a list of all the LJN figures. There ain't no Bam Bam listed.
What year? What series did you say?
Oh, wait. Here, I'm sorry. I missed him. 1988,
Yeah.
And that's the Survivor Series.
Series
then.
5.
Yeah.
I'm going to see what that looks like. Oh, no.
Yeah, I've never seen it. Yeah, pull it up. I'd
I
like to
saw
see
a picture
of that.
and I was like, "Yeah, hot."
Really? That
Yeah.
bad? Does it have the flames on the
Yes.
head? It does?
Well, on the head, I had no idea. The picture I saw, it was a weird angle.
Just feel like in 1988, think about that. Like, we see people with tattoos everywhere now. Fuck. I mean, who doesn't have a face tattoo? But back then,
I mean, if you would take the phone and look at it.
no, I can see it from here. That is, I've never seen that.
I didn't know that existed.
His face is weird.
Yeah.
I think that's like Bundy's body.
Looks like they started making a Boris
Boris Zukov.
Zukov
Yeah.
figure and
That
then
had to be.
Stopped
Wasn't he
halfway
like
through.
all but gone by then?
Yeah, he was only on the 88 Survivor Series. He was on Hogan's team. And then that's like it. I mean, obviously he
87
wrestled.
would have been him.
Yeah, obviously he wrestled around there, but he.
But by 88, he was
Pay-per-view-wise.
gone. I know they make these figures, you know.
Yeah.
So I'm sure we've all had wrestling buddies.
He had tattoos on his head.
Yep.
Wrestling buddies. I had Hulk Hogan, Boss Man, LOD.
I had
And-
Hogan, Savage, and DiBiase.
I had Warrior.
God, I wish I would have had Warrior when I was a kid.
I just
I
had
had Savage.
I had Hogan, Boss Man, and LOD.
DiBiase.
I didn't. The LOD are the hard to find, right? Those are the ones that everybody looks for.
I was a kid. I moved a lot. I don't know what the fuck happened to everything.
Yeah.
My mom probably.
And your mom sucked.
So remember last time we went to the Allentown convention, TJ was selling Hulk Hogan for $500 in box, and we were like, that's
In
crazy.
box of a
In
buddy.
box.
So
Wow.
in box they can net around $200. New in box Ultimate Warrior sold for $500.
How much did you say he was selling it for?
$5
For the Hogan?
500.
Yeah.
in box, and
That's a
yeah.
lot.
My issue, like
But
you
I
said
haven't
earlier,
seen many of them.
If I'm going to meet wrestlers and get their autographs, my money is put aside for that.
Yeah.
Not to buy
Yeah.
a $500 figure.
Yeah, understandable.
Yeah.
I mean, good luck, sell for whatever you want. I'm just saying.
Fabulous Freebirds.
Oh, the Galoobs.
UK
Those are
release.
Yeah. Those are really cool. I would love to get my hands on those for a decent price.
Yeah.
But everyone now has them for
So,
jacked up prices.
This set came with Michael Hayes, Jimmy Garvin, and a sound module that played grunts, groans, and crowd noises.
I didn't know that.
It was only UK.
Yeah, never released in America.
So is the sting that you said earlier, I thought. The salmon sting was only UK.
That whole last Galoob series, like,
And there's another one in that Galoob
that
series
last
that's
Galoob
only
was
UK.
like Giant Gonzalez or LB.
Oh, yeah, that's what it is. Giant
Big
Gonzalez,
Josh.
yeah.
Like,
Yep.
a lot of those
Those
never.
are UK also.
For those Freebirds, the prices were anywhere from $250 to $500.
Yeah.
Doop.
I'd love to find somebody that doesn't know what they have.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to pay that, but I really, really want those.
After this, I kind of want to go online and see what I can find everything listed for.
You'd have to get really, really lucky to get those.
Yeah. King Harley Race Flashback
Races.
Series 3 Mattel.
Oh.
Walmart
We
exclusive.
had to figure out.
Yeah, me
Mattel.
either.
Yeah. This was recently, actually. 2018. Walmart exclusive. We all know how hard those are hard.
Yeah, because
To
Walmart
find.
never has anything.
Yeah. So it was released in 2018, and as we know, Walmart sells them for $20.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, it's listed at least $450.
Wow.
So 3 years.
Because nobody bought it.
You couldn't find them.
Yeah.
They're probably sitting in Walmart's warehouse.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, he's part of the You Can Build Commissioner Shawn Michaels series.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes. Who else was in that series?
Oh, yeah. Cool.
Yeah, remember that?
I do
Because they had
remember
one
those.
with the heart
Yeah.
bed.
I remember the box, but I don't
Yeah, I
remember
remember
that
the
figure.
box. Yeah.
Remember they had the heart bed?
Yes, because I have half of it.
Yeah.
Shawn Michaels Heartbreak Hotel, the bed he used to lay on.
That wouldn't be Commissioner.
No, that's a different
series.
Oh, okay.
I don't know who else was in that series. I only looked up Harley
Series
Race.
3.
Harlem Heat.
I'd rather have Harley
Would
Race
you?
like NWA champion than,
Of course.
than Harley
Yeah.
Race, King Harley Race.
That's why I'm so happy that the picture that I have of Harley Race signed is of him holding the NWA belt.
Yeah.
Tell Legends
Yeah.
Series 3.
No, not Legends.
Oh,
Flashback.
sorry.
Legends
Get
is,
it right.
is-
He just said it.
I haven't seen a Mr. Wonderful.
I have. I've
There's
seen
one
them
for-
all over
there's
the
one on
place
the
for a
Razzle.
while. Yeah.
On the raffle right now. Yeah.
I think Jake was the chase in that series.
Well, Jake has a chase in this upcoming series, too.
Mhm.
But that's heel Jake.
And we,
Yeah, well, in that
Yeah.
series, Jake had a regular one and a chase
Yeah.
variant.
He's got it again. So,
Stone Cold, Ricky Steamboat, Harley Race, Jake the Snake.
go
Yeah.
figure.
Nice.
But Comeback Jake.
oh, yeah, I do remember
t-shirt,
that.
like shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
96.
Like beer gut.
It's the Austin promo Jake.
Yes.
Punch, rest for 20
And
minutes.
that WrestleMania 3 Steamboat?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's got an IC title, right?
Before he became
Yeah.
a dragon?
Yeah.
Yeah. I want the Dragon figure.
And Stone Cold literally is the same figure every
it's the
time.
same.
It's the same.
Yeah. What else is
That
that?
time he was bald, remember?
Yeah.
Hasbro Series 1. Andre the Giant.
Oh, yeah. We just saw one at Mother Tucker's. They had an Andre.
Hasbro.
Yep.
Do you remember what he had it for?
I don't know.
So his 1990 mint on card Hasbro figure
This was loose.
can sell for as low as around $250 to $400.
I had Andre.
One sold for $960 in amazing condition.
Yeah.
I had Andre Hasbro and I had two Andre LJN.
So I'm willing to bet.
Oh, the
Since he
Andre
has a-
LJN is face Andre, though, right? With just blue trunks.
the first
Big
one
blue-
is Afro.
Oh, they made
Blue
a,
trunks.
They made a WrestleMania 3 one?
Yep.
I
and then
didn't
they
know
made a heel Andre later.
I don't think I ever saw
Short
that.
hair with the black.
Yeah.
I'm willing,
Singlet. Yep.
I'm willing to bet he has it for just about $200.
Maybe. I really don't know. Scott Steiner's the only one that sticks out in my head. And it's 75, and I still kind of want it.
Mother Tucker's, by the way. There's a ton of wrestling stuff there if you're a collector.
In Ephrata, Pennsylvania.
Yes.
Yeah.
Or you can check them out online.
If you're a collector.
Yeah.
That's the keywords.
Bullet Club belt.
Brutus the fucking Barber. Hasbro, 1991 Zebra Tights.
The zebra one, yes. Did not have that.
I had pink.
Always wanted it. Yeah, pink and black.
I had
I always
pink.
wanted the zebra one.
And you can find him with his accessories too, because
But yeah.
the shears.
So it can sell for about $350.
That's another one that had stuff.
A mint on card beefcake with pink tights is about $40.
Yeah.
$40.
Yeah, I wouldn't pay much for that one. That would be I'd pay 5 to 10 for a loose one to just put on my desk.
The problem, I mean, you guys weren't around back then, but they were so mass produced.
Yeah.
You went into every Walmart, every Target, every
KB
Kmart,
Toys.
every KB Toys, every store sold them, and they had hundreds of them.
John Cena.
Yes, so they were everywhere.
Yeah, but they had different
Roman
ones.
Reigns.
No, he's not saying the Bruce the Barber. He's
I'm
just
saying
saying Hasbro's in general.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
Certain ones.
churned them
I mean,
out.
I know this is gonna be hard, but do you know what year KB Toys closed? It had to be in the
Early
2000s.
It was in
2006,
2000.
yeah.
Yeah.
like-
So,
'Cause I was going
let's
there
put
as a kid.
Let's put that this way: early 2000s. So there is a picture online of them liquidating their inventory that was still in the back. There are pictures of Bruce the Barber Beefcake, Sid, and Virgil on their shelves for 75% off because the store is closing. In the early 2000s,
Yeah, they made so many of them.
they just had them sitting there, man.
And this
But
came out in
now-
91.
And now it's like, man, I want those. I wish I could have went to KB Toys and got 75% off, and I would have grabbed every single one I could.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's why like
Here,
the green
take my
card
money.
ones are hard because they never hit shelves.
Yes, because they were already going out.
But
Even the later regular, like the yellow card ones, there's the black vest, red trunks razor. That's a yellow card. That didn't hit a lot of shelves because toy stores were already going out of business, and they weren't bringing in these. Hasbro's contract was expiring, so they're not going to keep buying all these. We got all these old ones. Why are
and
we going to buy this?
because there was hundreds of them, like much like now. How many Drew McIntyres do we see?
Yeah.
They're just sitting there collecting dust.
Yeah.
Stores weren't ordering anymore because we can't sell the shit we have.
Yeah.
So those weren't coming out.
Yeah, well, and part of that problem is, like we say about, like, with the newer figures now, like, in every series, there's a freaking John Cena. Like, how
Yeah.
many figures does he need? If you got one or two, and if
one
it
thing
didn't
for the
change
Ultimate
terribly, like, you know, then what's the point?
And I get, like, I saw an interview with the guy from Mattel, what's his name, Bill Menka or Bill
Yeah.
and he said, like, they look at, like, what if a kid is buying his first figure ever? Mm-hmm. He doesn't know there's been a million Cenas. He just wants this one he sees in front of him now.
Yeah, that's true. It's true.
So I have to kind of look at that.
Yeah,
way.
I get it.
Yeah,
If
no,
you're
I
starting
get
your
it,
collection today,
Yes, I 100% get it.
You want Drew and Seth and
Yes.
Cena and Orton. You want those guys.
Yeah, of course.
For us,
no,
we're like, oh, I'm so tired of seeing them.
Yeah.
But then it's fine if you have multiple series with two of the same wrestlers, but don't make it so that there's a whole series and then just one that's super hard to find.
Yeah.
Like it's the same shit, and
Makes
then
it
everybody's
That's where these prices come from, though.
Hasbro Series 2 Blue Card, Macho King.
Definitely had it. Yeah.
I had Man and
much?
King.
Hasbro,
Don't even,
yeah.
Do you have a loose price on it? Because you're going to piss me off. I had it, and I loved it.
So this one came with a crown and scepter.
Yes.
That's
Yeah.
scepter. And I had this.
And he
that
had
was-
like the coolest because his arm
Yeah.
bent so
That
you
was
could
the
do the
second
elbow.
Macho.
Yeah.
Because he came as Macho Man.
So
With the did he come with the purple?
Yeah, it was purple
And
trunks.
then it was paint King on the back instead of Man.
Yep.
Same figure.
two prices, both were found in excellent condition on eBay, both in the UK. One sold for $3.95, one sold for $4.61. So
Is that in American dollars?
yes,
Oh, okay.
but that's
Not as high as I thought
excellent
it'd be.
condition. So I'm assuming it's
How
on
about-
card.
I thought it'd be higher, to be honest. But okay. That was a fun thing. That was one of my favorite figures to use, though.
So loose, I'm probably
But the other
north of
like-
$100.
Think about it. We didn't see Macho figures for the longest time.
Yeah.
But once he got back in Vince's good graces
Yeah.
and he passed away,
Now we have one in every series.
He's everywhere.
Yeah.
And that lowers the value a lot because he's out all,
Our first black card LJN on this list. Hacksaw Jim Duggan.
Oh, yeah. It comes with 2x4, right?
2x4.
His first figure.
1989. Current listing on eBay is already at $500 after 24 bids.
That's
This is from an article, so I'm not
black card says Wrestling Superstars 89.
not sure when this was, but so $500 from bids. Loose figure can sell for like $200.
Wow.
Black card LJN.
People buy just the 2x4.
Now, was the black card the rarest?
Well, that's what just
Yeah.
apparently
Never came
You're
to-
you're a little before my era, so don't look to me. We talk about Hasbro's.
89,
I'll talk
yeah.
about
Yeah.
Hasbro's. I was born in '89, so all of the LJNs that I've ever owned all came from yard sales. or
Black
whatever.
card is, yes,
When I was
because
a
it's a
kid,
Canadian exclusive.
Yeah, because by then, again, stores weren't buying them because they had so many sitting there.
And Hasbro's were about to
Hasbro's
come.
were coming out.
Yeah, Hasbro's were about to start, and they were more
And
articulate.
WWE and LJN had separated.
Yeah.
Like this last line, then we're done with each
So
other.
was the black card the last LJN?
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because WWF moved on to Hasbro.
Hasbro's in the
so that
90s,
was
yeah.
their last line.
So 90 started Hasbro's.
About then, I think. Yeah.
Another tag team LJN, Hillbilly Jim and Hogan
That's a weird one. It's not a tag team.
No, they were a tag team.
for brief.
They came in a 2-pack.
Yep.
Yeah.
They briefly teamed up in the 80s.
Oh, is that what they look like? Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the Bucks. Remember?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah. That says $575.
Yeah, so I didn't even get to the price yet. There was one found on eBay that was open and had a damaged box. But the figures were never removed from their plastic case. So took it out of the box, but kept
bubble.
it in the plastic,
Yeah.
in the bubble. It sold for $500. So,
They look like that.
yeah.
That's Axe.
Yeah. They never made Smash.
Yeah.
So, I didn't know.
That was in one of the raffles once, and I was wondering why just one. And I guess that would be
They
why.
never made Smash. That was
Yeah.
it.
Yep. They never got around to it.
I'm not sure what these are. Mail away LJN.
So you would literally what it says. You
You'd
would
fill
have
out a
to
form.
you would have to like
Send
probably
it in.
collect so many UPCs.
Proofs of purchase, yeah.
Yes. And you would then mail away for it, and they would send you a figure. They had that in Hasbro's, I thought too.
Yes.
Well, yeah, that was the thing with
And-
G.I. Joe.
Yeah,
That was
and then
one of their
later
big
on,
things.
right, the slaughter, right?
Yes.
Right. And then later on, they would do that sort of for Jack's figures, where you would have to send in the bill for your cable company, like your cable box bill. You would have to send that in, and you could get an exclusive figure of
Yeah.
like WrestleMania
Well, yeah, to
15
show,
Austin or something.
well, it's showing that you ordered like
Yeah.
a certain pay per view.
Yeah, WrestleMania, yeah. Which I had a black box when I was a kid, illegal cable. So
So didn't
yeah,
pay for
nope,
it.
could never
The
get 'em.
Hasbro mailaways were Taker, Bret Hart with the heart, because his regular figure didn't have that, and there was the
Okay.
Hulk Hogan, I think.
Yeah, there was only like 3 or
Yeah,
4.
Those are the rare ones.
Yeah, my
So-
parents
Super.
stole their stuff, so I could never get those because I would always say that. I was like, "Oh, can we send it when it comes? Can we send that in?" No, we cannot. No.
So,
Those were only available that way.
Yeah.
Like now they're online exclusive. That was, but the issue is they kept sending the wrong Bretts. They were sending
Oh,
the
really?
regular figure Bretts,
Oh,
not the one with the heart, and people were complaining.
well, that's the Hasbro's. We're talking about
Hasbro's.
LJN.
Yeah, LJN.
so Sergeant Slaughter mail away.
Yeah.
LJN. So the prices vary depending on if it's loose, condition, whatever. Some of this cut off, but I'm assuming it's $450 loose. One that was never taken out of the bubble wrap packaging sold for $1,500.
Wow. And that's kind of what the new Ultimate Edition Sergeant Slaughter is paying homage to.
The mail away.
Yes.
1993 Hulk Hogan mail away Hasbro.
What's the difference, I wonder?
The mailaway is red shirt.
Oh, that's the WrestleMania 9 one. No, it's not red. He's wearing trunks. There's a Hasbro that he's wearing red It's all red trunks, and red top,
Yeah, I think.
and then a bandana.
Yeah, there's
And
so
it's
many.
in
they
the
made.
it's in this figure, the arm that pulls back in the
Yeah.
spring figure. Yeah. Okay.
So 1993, Hogan mail away Hasbro. Sealed versions of the toy recently sold for $650 and $800. Unsealed figures around about $500.
I wish I knew how many of these went out.
Oh, so back to Sergeant Slaughter. I don't know if you guys know the story, but that was not a wrestling figure. That was a G.I. Joe.
Not the mail away LJN though, is it?
LJ. I'm reading here, and I remember hearing about this before. Slaughter cut a private deal away from the WWE with LJN.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay.
To develop a G.I. Joe version.
Because I do remember that there is a GI Joe, like the way GI Joes were articulate. Because our GI Joes are more articulate than LJNs were.
Oh yeah. Well, they were smaller too.
Yeah. So I thought there definitely was a Slaughter in those, which I've always.
Yeah, there was a couple of slaughters.
It's the only reason I ever look at GI Joes is to see if I see that Slaughter. Other than that, I was never a fan.
Yeah, Hasbro. He signed a deal with Hasbro to make a
GI Joe.
to make a G.I. Joe Slaughter that looked exactly like the LJNs.
Okay.
It was not affiliated with the WWF.
Okay.
Like it was, there was the only one in that series was Slaughter. It was
Yeah.
exclusive.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
you could play with the LJNs.
Yeah.
But he got that. That was like him. It was nothing to do with the WWF.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm sure Vince was pissed.
Brutus the fucking Barber, LJN.
I see that one a lot.
The pink one.
Yeah.
Pink
He
and
has
black.
one.
I had that one, yeah.
Yeah,
Pink
I've
and
seen
black.
that.
It comes like this.
What is it? On card for a lot? I'm assuming not loose.
All it says is it recently sold for $660 at 2 different auctions and 2 different bidding wars.
It would have to be mid on card.
It would have to be, yeah, because I've
Because
seen
loose,
that loose.
loose, I could get 10 of them into market. Like,
Yeah.
British Bulldogs, LJN 2-pack. Sealed, sold for $1,500.
Wow.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but that might be Dynamite Kid's only figure in the WWE.
It is, as far as I
think
know.
Mattel.
The Bulldog
No.
has a ton. The Dynamite has never
Dynamite
had
Kid
another figure.
Does not have a Mattel figure.
I-
That's why I
Or
went
Jax?
so crazy.
No,
But
he was
no.
gone.
No, he's-
When
I think that's his
Mattel
only
released recently that Bulldog figure that comes with Matilda, when I saw that, I automatically thought, oh, when the Dynamite Kid comes out of that, because they're gonna release it eventually, that's the figure I want.
Can you look that up? Because I'm pretty sure I saw.
I don't think Dynamite's ever
No,
had a
Dynamite
figure.
never had a Mattel.
I think he sort of left on bad terms.
Yes,
because
he
he
did.
never came
Yeah,
back.
yeah.
They don't
Yeah.
speak about him.
I feel like I saw one with white tights.
Like the Bulldog, they love, but they never.
Bulldog. You're thinking of Bulldog. Yeah, there's a Bulldog with white
The
tights.
LGNs are red.
Yeah.
yeah, they're
it's
dark
all red.
like a maroon.
Yeah, Bulldog's got curly hair.
Yeah. Yeah. Those you gave me those.
Yep.
You
yeah,
know
they
what? He
came from
probably
me.
had a Jax Classic.
That's I
He
feel like I
probably did
saw
have a
one.
Jax Classic.
And I remember looking that up, and this was like years and years ago. So that's probably, but like I said, loose. Like they were going for like $400. The Bulldogs.
Oh, look at that. I am mistaken.
He has a, yeah.
Yeah. See, it's not white, but
I think there
I
might
thought
be
I
a white
remember.
one.
Says rare. They want $70 for that on eBay.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, they made almost everyone in those Jax Classic lines.
Yeah.
Like, there are a lot.
And they had a rubber version too, like LJN almost.
Oh, yeah, I remember those. There's
Blue
like,
box.
There was like a Shawn Michaels one.
Is
That
this
I
the
won.
Dynamite you're talking about? If it loads, there's a
Do you remember there was like an other guy's 3-pack?
there's a classic tag team.
Oh, yeah.
See, I remember white
Yeah.
pants. Yeah.
So that's the third Dynamite figure now.
Yeah.
I've never
So-
seen that.
Yeah,
There was like
never
a
saw that.
classics.
It comes with Matilda.
There was like a classics other guys, but British Bulldog I think was in it, which is weird because I wouldn't consider him the other guy. But it was like Neidhart, Janetti, and Bulldog.
Huh.
Here's a Jax Bulldogs 2-pack.
I didn't know Jax made it. Is it? Are you sure it's not custom?
I don't know.
That looks custom.
Says Jax WWE Classic Superstars Series 24 Dynamite and
I don't remember that.
No, it's the same
I
people that made the
remember that.
classic superstars and That's Jack's.
I don't remember that either.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't remember them.
That's true.
Not to say that they didn't make it.
WWF King of the Ring. Wrestling ring.
Oh. What?
Hasbro wrestling.
Hasbro, yeah. The Hasbro was cool.
That was the
Yeah.
yellow
This
one.
had
yellow one, yeah. I
this
remember
had a championship belt,
Yeah,
spring-loaded ropes,
yeah. No, they're just rubber bands.
an unopened one, sold for a best offer of $800. Another one sold for $680. So
One of those was probably Zack Ryder.
I saw one at Jake's flea market
Really?
years ago, before we did a podcast for anything about it.
Yeah,
Beat to shit.
yeah,
Like the ropes were like sagging.
Yeah.
It really needed a lot of work. But I see it. I'm like, oh, I think
Yeah.
he wanted like $20 for it, 25.
yeah.
I didn't want to put the work into it.
No, it would take a lot. Yeah.
another glow-in-the-dark, classic Superstars Undertaker. There was only 100 made. They hardly come to a market.
I didn't know that existed.
But when they do show up, they're a pretty penny. Over $1,000
Wow.
for glow in the dark Undertaker.
What is every Undertaker figure glow in the dark? Like the third
Yeah.
one you've said? Like,
Hulk Hogan, LJN black card.
Is that the one we were talking about? The blue trunks and the
white shirt.
white
Yeah.
tank top.
White Hulkamania shirt
Yes.
is one of the more sought after items. It's sold for $1,300 on eBay in September. Another one sold for $1,225.
It's funny because I didn't know he wrestled in the blue trunks and the white shirt in
That's
WWF.
Yeah, that's when he first started. If you watch some of the old
I know in
opens-
AWA he did, but I didn't know WWF.
Yeah, if you watch some of the old opens for some of the old WWF programs,
Like Madison Square Garden ones?
yeah, you'll see it like he's in that. And that figure there was one of the members of. There was a show on that I used to watch. It was Toy Hunter, and he literally one of the members of Black Eyed Peas was looking for that because he's like a big wrestling fan.
Really?
And the guy found one on
I
card
only know
and
Will
stuff.
I Am.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was the other guy.
And Fergie.
There's
Yeah,
two other guys. Yeah.
It was the Spanish guy with the long hair. I don't know his name, but yeah.
Stupid phone.
Boomer over here.
No, it's like stuck between two pictures. What the hell?
Andre the Giant
Stop
black
watching
card.
so much porn
So
on
this
it.
is that's the heel one that John was talking about earlier. That's
Yeah.
the 89. That would have been the heel.
That's Hogan.
The heel Andre. Yeah.
Andre the Giant black card LJN. Two of them sold back to back in December of 2019. One sold for $910 from one bid. Someone else bought one for $1,725 after 6 bids.
I'm waiting for you to say something that we have for sale. How's that horseman doing?
That's not on here.
Damn it.
If anybody wants a 4-pack, we have a Hall of Fame 4 Horsemen and a Hall of Fame Nitro 4-pack.
That's Andre.
Yeah, I've never seen it. I
See,
really didn't
loose,
know that was-
$400.
Yeah.
And that's beat up condition, too. Dusty Rhodes,
Baby.
WWF Hasbro.
Oh, yeah.
Polka dot.
I had that. Yeah. Had it and can't believe, like, as a kid, I had no idea who Dusty Rhodes was. He was nothing to me.
Mint on card, $1,700.
Jesus Christ.
Open figure with its box and shell, $900.
Gee.
By the time that came out, he was already gone.
Really?
Yep.
WWF Ring with Macho and Hogan.
Really? What? LJN? Hasbro?
It's a blue wrestling ring.
That's the Hasbro. So it would have come with the clamp fist Hogan probably, and the Macho King.
I got
If it's Hasbro,
I got
What year?
Picture.
Does it have a year?
No.
Because when the LJN ring, wasn't that blue, I thought. I can't remember.
No, the LJN was white. And
No,
that
but
was
you
the-
said Macho King,
That was
right?
the giant monster ring that they
No,
actually.
it's just Macho.
So did you know? And not to get off topic, but did you know that the LJN ring that they used to have, they reproduced for the first line of Jack's figures, and they called it a monster ring.
Oh.
And what it was is because it was so big, but it was closer to scale of what an actual ring would have been for
And then
them.
that's how they got into the scale.
Like the one you have now.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, it was probably the same size.
Yeah.
But yeah, the LJN ring was huge, but it made no sense for the LJN figures. So then they scaled it. They kept the LJN ring, but scaled down the figures, and then it became to scale. Except not extremely to scale, because like Shawn Michaels' figure was bigger than Diesel.
Yeah.
Well, didn't they redo that again too? Though with I thought with the Mattel series, like when that 4-pack you're talking about with the Horsemen and stuff, when that had come out, I thought they
they
like
redid it. They
a
did another
throwback LJN
Well, they
ring
did
or something.
They did a WrestleMania 3 throwback ring in Jack's Classics. That came. Actually, it was WrestleMania 2. It came with the blue
it's the
cage.
blue cage. I have the blue
Yeah.
cage. over
Okay,
there.
okay, I thought so.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was Jack's.
okay, yeah. I knew there was like one that was like
Yeah.
supposed to be kind of almost to scale.
I can't find a picture of this ring with the two wrestlers, but apparently it was a J.C. Penney exclusive,
Oh wow. That would
which would explain why you can't find it.
Yeah.
Wow.
So
I can find pictures of the ring. There's no pictures of the ring with the
two
wrestlers.
people were bidding on this during a whole week in 2019, and the bid went from $650 to $1,650.
Wow.
2019.
They knew what they were looking for.
It was never opened.
Did it
All
get
right, so
did it get shipped to Long Island?
Yeah, probably. So I'm gonna say we should probably put a pin in it. We have a lot of paper still there.
Yeah.
We have a lot of figures to still cover.
And it's starting to get higher in price.
Yeah. Do we want to put a pin on it and make this a two-parter? Because
Yes.
Okay.
So this is pretty much the cutoff of like manageable eBay finds.
1600s isn't
Starting
really
to-
manageable.
$650 though.
maybe.
But now we're starting to get into like crazy money that no
we-
normal person would have.
We still haven't touched what I think, or what I think of when I hear the holy grail of wrestling figures.
What do you think?
The Kamala.
No, it's going to be on there probably.
I can promise you that's not the
Really?
most expensive.
That's it.
Top 5.
It's always been
But-
what I was told, or what I've seen as the holy grail. So
It's going to be interesting to find out then what it is.
yeah, really. I'm actually
I'm
kinda
intrigued now.
surprised.
When I saw the most expensive, I never knew the list.
Is it Al Snow with the disembodied head?
That would be cool.
Is
That's,
that on
that's
here?
not on here, no.
Yeah, because it's only like $50, I think.
It was like, help me.
Yeah. Well, no. Well, yeah. So parents threw
I
a
had
fit.
that.
Yeah. Parents threw a fit because they thought it represented a disembodied woman's head that said "help me," so they thought it was about domestic violence. When that really wasn't the case. They just didn't watch the product and understood it at all. But
Are we still recorded?
Yes.
we are, yes.
Oh. Well, here, I did a little research. That Hasbro Ring came out in 1990 with Macho and Hogan. It was exclusive through the JCPenney catalog.
Okay.
What makes it valuable is it's Macho Man in green trunks.
Oh wow.
And that is the only way you can get that figure.
Did they all come with American flags?
Yes.
Yeah, I had American flag. I didn't know if that
Yeah.
was rare. Okay.
No.
That's the only way to get that Macho figure in green trunks.
Wow.
That's what makes it worth it.
Yeah, I don't know if I've ever seen that.
It was only $29.99 back then.
Well, that's like $100 now, though.
Yeah, really.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I look at some of the old games, and I can't believe that Nintendo 64 games were $60 back then. Because I'm thinking that's like $100 now.
I know that for a fact because I bought my N64 myself, and I bought Super Mario Brothers, and it cost me like over $200.
Yeah,
And I know I'm the young guy here, but I had those LJNs and Hasbros because they got handed down to me.
yeah, right, exactly.
So when I see these, I'm really disappointed that I didn't take better care of that shit.
Trust me, same man.
You were-
And I'm
kid.
sure you guys wish you kept them.
Oh yeah.
I'm more on the Hasbro side. Every time I see a Hasbro that's going for all this money, I think I played with that so hard.
I mean, think of how often we see loose LJNs. I mean, even in terrible condition, I'm sure they're worth something.
I think I see more LJNs than I do Hasbros.
Beefcakes are everywhere.
Yeah.
You know, I've seen a couple Bulldogs.
Oh, we'll have to keep our
But I
eyes
had
out.
some like
Yeah.
obscure ones that like I had like that I don't see very very often, like Ricky the Dragon Steamboat, Greg the
Yeah.
Hammer Valentine.
At a local store called Symbiote Comics or Symbiote Collectibles, they have a Don Morocco with the magnificent Morocco shirt.
Penn Ave,
Nice.
Yeah,
West
very
Reading. We found some wrestling figures in there before.
Yeah. I got the Fandango
Yeah.
that I really. It was his first figure, I think you said, And it was
Yeah.
pretty cool. I
The
liked
one
it.
that he wrestled Jericho.
Yeah.
Mania. Yeah.
Apparently, the other thing about that Macho is his bio card.
Black and white.
Well, they're all black and white, but
Yeah.
it's a Macho King figure, and the card says Macho Man.
Oh, okay.
But then they re-released it, and it's the same thing, but it mentions him being king and
okay.
Sensational Sherry.
So it was a mess up the first time.
It was
according to
probably
it says-
in the time where they're transitioning.
They were in production of the figure when he changed on TV.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
it's probably like, wow, it's too late now. So that's rare too.
But that's
why-
a lot.
It's why
collectibles want.
6 out of the or 4 out of the next 6 figures in the new line are released figures. Charlotte, and who else?
Ray.
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 Those
Still
are the
there.
only 2 people
And
in the
then
next line.
it's Rick,
Ric Flair
Fiend,
from
Adam
Nitro.
Cole.
Yeah, that Fiend looks terrible. The Adam Cole War Games
That's
pieces.
after Orton Burton.
And what was the other one? What was the one that I wanted? I forget. Oh, I wanted the Flair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you see what was it? Oh, they have the top series 2023.
23. Why 23?
And Bray Wyatt's in it.
Yeah.
That's
So they're
supposed to
going to
be
be releasing a figure for
Top
2023?
selling figures of the year before.
See, I don't know how to feel about anything Fiend because it's either going to be they're trying to push it out to get rid of it, or it's going to be hard to find because they
Yeah.
don't want it out there.
I don't know.
You know, that's Charlotte's first Elite figure since like 2017.
Wow.
Really?
As hard as they push her, you think she'd have a figure on every line.
And I think this is Scarlett's third figure.
Oh, yeah. I don't know.
That's her first Elite, though, isn't it?
Second.
Yeah, she has an elite already with the carrying cross.
Oh,
Yeah.
she has a basic. It was all black.
Yeah.
She has a
But-
basic and a
Yeah.
chase basic.
Have you guys seen him on Instagram?
Dude.
With hair.
With hair
Yeah.
and jacked as fuck.
He's going to be a PPW.
He is going to take my PPW.
Is he back to wrestling as Killer? Killer Cross?
I don't know.
He's
I
probably going to
assume.
go back to Impact.
I assume. But yeah, he should. But he's
Also,
growing
like,
his hair out.
I had to look at
Yeah.
holy shit.
He's growing his hair out, and he looks like $1 billion bucks.
He did to begin with, man.
He looks even
They're
better
idiots.
now. It's like Buddy Murphy. I was always enamored with Buddy Murphy's workout
So-
videos.
This is going to be a two-parter for this episode.
Yeah, we're gonna
there's a ton of cool collectible figures to talk about, and
Yeah, we love figures. It's fun.
it's Christmas time.
Yeah.
So next week we will have part 2
Yeah, be
up
sure
for
to
this.
tune in to next week's episode to find out what the Holy Grail apparently is.
So far,
I
we've
don't
been
know.
surprised
Yeah,
pretty much by.
I only know of one. You say it's top 5, so I don't know what those other are. I'm pretty sure if I think hard enough, I can figure it out. But
I've learned a lot. Like, I didn't know there was Dynamite
Yeah.
Kid figures out.
yeah,
Again, thank you to Rise Up Nutrition. Thank you to IwEP Network. December 18th, Icons of Wrestling, Philadelphia, PA, 2300 Arena, the ECW Arena.
come get that figure signed.
TJP. Yes. TJP will be there. Eric Bischoff. Sting.
If you mention, hold on, let me think of something. If you mention this toy episode at the 2300 Arena TJP signing or the Allentown signing, we'll give you a free TJ autograph. Mention this episode, the toy episode, specifically.
And this toy episode, not the other one.
Yeah. Well, they wouldn't have known.
Do one better. At the
You'll
conventions.
suck their dick.
At the conventions.
They'll give you Maven's number.
I got the hookup.
Oh my god, how fucking hilarious it would be if we put Maven's number up right now. No. It's so funny.
555.
Yeah.
Controversy creates cash.
Actually give
So-
them my number, I'll pretend to be Maven.
At the
I'll just be like,
conventions.
they'll be like, hey, what are you doing? I'll be like, yeah, just staring at the ceiling. You know, what I always do. Get it?
I'm watching me eliminate Taker for the Rumble.
December 18th and December 19th at Icons of Wrestling and the Allentown Convention. If you come by for an autograph and you subscribe to our YouTube channel or you follow us for the podcast, you'll get a free autograph of someone other than TJP. TJP.
Oh, okay, yeah. I thought you were gonna give him a free cup. Those goddamn cups we have.
That too.
You guys, you just have a cup. Just come up and say hi. I'll give you a cup.
If you show us that you are, or if you can, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and you follow us wherever you get podcasts, you will get a free extra autograph.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Tag us on Instagram, Facebook. We can give you those as well.
Yeah.
So, very exciting couple weeks coming up. We can't
December's
wait.
busy.
It's only December 1st, and we're already...
I didn't realize how many hats I wear. And it's not even just this podcast, but I didn't...
You've been wearing that one a lot.
No, that's not... That's actually... It's a... This is a saying, not an actual hat.
Okay.
Not a physical hat. Wearing many hats is a term.
Okay.
Youngin. But like, I was talking to this guy over Thanksgiving break, I guess, and I was just going over so much stuff, and I was like, holy shit, I do a lot with my life. Yeah. And this is one of them. And
but this is something you enjoy, so you don't really think about it that way.
I enjoy it. I try to figure out a way to enjoy everything I do.
Well, that's a good thing.
It's like work and then everything else, but it's just time goes so fast.
Sometimes I do this during work.
You're in a relationship.
Yeah.
Got a kid. I mean, you got a lot going on.
Yeah.
Christmas is coming up. That's an important holiday.
Yes.
Yeah.
As a Satanism, I still celebrate Christmas for my daughter. If I didn't have a daughter, I probably wouldn't.
Part 2.
You guys are weird. You kill trees and then bring it inside your home and
I don't
stare
kill trees.
at it. Well,
My tree's fake.
I have a fake tree.
But still, you symbolize killing a tree.
I like the smell of the pine trees.
I recycle.
You also kill something and then devour its carcass. A specific bird every year and then devour its carcass.
And a pig for Christmas.
Yeah.
Yeah. And?
What do you eat for
Ham.
Christmas?
Ham.
Oh. I didn't know that's a Christmas thing.
Yeah.
And most people typically ham. Turkey, I think.
Oh yeah,
ham at
I just sang the
Christmas.
Christmas Jeffrey Dahmer with a festive Christmas ham.
So
After he has sex with it, he'll eat up all he can.
part 2 of rarest wrestling figures collectibles coming next week. So
This
be on
is
the lookout
figures,
for that.
right? So does the hockey thing count? Do you have the hockey thing on there? Damn.
No.
And the card game? So it's just figures. Because that hockey game is pretty... I love that. I would love that.
I've never
hockey.
seen that.
Jared, I would love that for Christmas.
Yeah. We've been going to a lot of flea markets and conventions lately, so obviously now we'll be on the lookout for some stuff. But and then if we find anything that sticks out to us, we'll post about it. But
I have marbles. I have those WWF marbles. John, do you remember buying me those?
Marbles?
Yeah, you bought me marbles.
I don't remember that
It
at
has
all.
Warrior on the package. I'll have to dig them out and show you. The packaging is horrible, but it's really cool. You picked them up for me one time at like a yard sale.
to be continued. We'll see you next week.
Yep.
Later.